What's up, YouTube? So I was actually just going through my seeds here. I've got a cool little, it's almost like a photo album container, and this is where I put my seeds. I was looking to see what I could possibly plant here within the next month, and I heard a knock on the door, and I'm very excited because I have something that I honestly didn't know about until a few months ago, once I saw a video on it, and I ordered some from a website called Gurney's. I'll put a link in the description to it. And yeah, so let's go check out what it is and see if we can get it in the ground. All right, so let's see what we got here. There it is. All right, so here it is. Today, we are going to plant some Jerusalem artichoke. And I am very excited for this. Here they are. Look kind of funky. Put a little better picture of them here. And there they are. They look wild, so I'm excited. Let's go outside, talk about these, and put some in a container. So here I am actually going to get a little bit of compost that I have, some horse and cow manure compost. And this is just to amend the soil a bit. The artichokes do have their own energy reserves, but they eventually will like some good nutrient-rich soil. So I'm just going to add this here and hope for the best. All right, so here we have our composted horse manure. It's been composted for about 3 years, so it is definitely ready to go. And I'm just going to amend the soil in this container. It seems a little bit clay rich, so I'm going to add a little bit of sand, and with the compost, it should drain pretty well. And so while I do this, I will talk about some fun Jerusalem artichoke facts and how we're going to end up doing this today. So stay tuned. So this plant has the name Jerusalem artichoke. I kind of like sunchokes better. That's another common name for it. It's actually, the scientific name is Helantheus tuberosus. It's the same family and genus as sunflowers, and they actually produce a beautiful flower, very similar to your traditional sunflower. They're not related to globe artichokes, which is why I'm not a big fan of that name, which are actually thistles. And you eat the unopened heart of the flower in regular artichokes, in the globes, and that flower, the flower part that you eat, which is called the heart, is anatomically the receptacle of the flower. But okay, enough about the globe artichokes. The Jerusalem artichoke is a tuber. A lot of people think it's a rhizome, but it's not. It is a tuber, which is essentially a specialized terminal stem organ that serves as an energy storage. It's an energy storage organ for the plant, and it's a means for vegetative propagation, luckily for us. They produce new shoots from their nodes, as well as roots. They're similar to more common garden plants like ginger and horseradish, which those are actually rhizomes, which are, they're modified stems with nodes. But the Jerusalem artichoke, like I said, is actually a terminal organ on a modified stem that is underground. But we can get into all of that another time. So here I am amending the soil. Doing this is really good for drainage. Like I said earlier, the clay soils hold water a lot. I noticed it the other day when it rained. So I'm adding a little bit of sand and a little bit of the compost, and that's just going to add a little bit of porosity to the soil. And this is going to allow it to drain better. Artichokes do love a good drink of water, but like most plants, whenever things are waterlogged, they have a tendency to rot. So we're trying to minimize that. All right, so here we go. We have the soil prepped, and now it's time to put them in the ground. Generally, you would want to do 12 to 18-inch spacing. I've got about, I don't know, a little less than 2 feet in diameter here for this pot. But I'm going to break that rule and put about 5, maybe one here, 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 and one in the center. Hopefully they're not too overcrowded, but that's why I'm doing this, just to learn. So let's get these in the ground. They don't need to be too deep, about 2 to 3 inches. And actually, let's go a little deeper. There you go. Yeah, about 2 or 3 inches deep. And they don't really require much. They do like water. Don't forget that. But obviously don't waterlog them. Put a little bit of sand in here, so we should be fine. I noticed that some had roots already, so I'm trying to face those roots down. And there you go. Now I just need to grab my label, put the label in, and keep watering and wait. All right, so we got the Jerusalem artichokes or the sunchokes in the ground, and they like temperatures around 46 to 59 degrees, which is perfect. The soil temperature, which is perfect because right now my soil is just at 55 degrees. So they should sprout from anywhere from 14 to 21 days from now. I gave them a good drink of water just to get them started. And once they come up later in the season, once they look really nice and the flowers come out, I'll probably make another video. And at the end of the season, towards the winter, once the plants start dying off, we can do a harvest video, which is awesome. So I'm looking forward to that. Thank you for watching. And if you have any questions, please comment down below, like and subscribe. Anything you want to say to me helps. So just happy you're here. Appreciate it.